I've participated in a number of temple dedications, and none have gone better than this one. So we're greatly blessed.
I'd say heavenly crescendo is a word that comes to mind.
Well,
It was really a remarkable 10 days, 9 or 10 days, but to be able to have this as the finale for those 10 days. And today just felt absolutely heavenly.
Yeah.
It just was really punctuated by the Spirit and the people and their preparation spiritually.
Well, everyone did their parts well, and the people, they're so loving and so anxious to serve the Lord and serve each other. They're just so pleasant to be with. It's really a reverent, sacred feeling you have among them.
What impressed me in Chile here was we saw that the foundation of the church that has been building, but then we saw the rising generation last night.
Yeah.
The youth that were there, and 1,500 of them in the stake center, but broadcast to thousands more. And they were so powerful, so strong, so grateful to be in the presence of a prophet.
The church is relatively young here in South America. 90 years ago, nothing. And now, former general authorities were there, and young people who have been in the church for a long time. We saw 4-generation families. This is a calling, and it's a cause. It's the Lord's work, and it's a privilege for us to participate in any way. We love it. It's very energizing to see these beautiful children, to see these beautiful people who love the Lord and they love the Lord's servants. It's not Russell or Gary that they love. Mm-hmm. It's the office. We know that. We understand that.
I've learned much from President Nelson. I feel like I'm kind of in tutelage here, and what better tutor could you have than President Russell M. Nelson with his experience that he has for so many, many years, but beyond that, with his spirit and his Christ-like leadership model. You know, we go to the venues, and the children and others are anxious to be in the room with the prophet, and if they have an opportunity, they're anxious to shake the hand of the prophet. But it's different than a worldly celebrity. It's just completely different than that. This is a longing that they have to be with the mouthpiece of a loving Heavenly Father, who they have a heartfelt testimony of these plain and precious truths. Because Heavenly Father loves us, He communicates to us through His prophets.
Well, the Book of Mormon refutes the mistaken impression that all you need is good works and to be a nice fellow. You have to have ordinances if you're going to reach the celestial glory that God has in mind. So there are so many wonderful people in the world who have that feeling that as long as I don't break the law and I'm polite and careful to people, then that's all I need to do. But the Book of Mormon teaches over and over again that you need to have the ordinances. And of course, that's why we have temples, so that all the potential that God has in store for His children can become a fact, a reality.
We find good in religions around the world, good people of good heart, but for them to be able to capture the fullness of the gospel, which includes what President Nelson just described, ordinances, temples, revelation, keys, priesthood authority. This is what is unique about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
No one else can offer perpetuation of the family unit beyond the grave. And that, according to our Heavenly Father, is the greatest gift that He can give to His children. This is a global ministry. We're prophets for the whole world. All of God's children, not just the members of the church. So on this tour, we've talked to people in 5 different countries. If there are 200 countries in the world and more, 5 is such a small drop in the bucket. Yeah, we'll get around, but we'll still miss more than we'll touch, but we'll try. We won't give up just because it's a big job. We're just at the exponential phase of growth, yes, but it will continue. The Lord said, I will hasten my work in its time, and He makes good on His promises. We're witnesses to a process of restoration. If you think the church has been fully restored, you're just seeing the beginning. There's much more to come. Wait till next year. And then the next year. Eat your vitamin pills. Get your rest. It's going to be exciting.